Hello students, in this video we are going to see ICMP v4. We have already seen what is IP, that is what is Internet Protocol. So what is special with this ICMP, that is Internet Control Message Protocol, is what we are going to see now. The IP protocol has no error reporting or no error correcting mechanism. The IP protocol also lacks a mechanism for host and management queries. This Internet Control Message Protocol or ICMP has been designed to compensate for the above two deficiencies. Actually, it is a companion to the IP protocol. So, in the previous IP protocol, if there is any error happened in between the transaction time, we cannot able to correct it or report it. So, the only solution provided in IP protocol is we have to retransmit the same message. So this is what the introduction of ICMP. So in this video we will be seeing types of messages, message format, error reporting and error query, debugging tools. An ICMP message has an 8-byte header and a variable size data section. Although the general format of the header is different for each message type, the first 4 bytes are common to all. In this figure we can see that the first field, that is ICMP type field, which defines the type of data and the type of message. The second field, the code field, specifies the reason for a particular message type. The last common field is the checksum field. The rest of the header is specific for each message type. So as we know that error reporting messages and query messages are the two main important advantages of using this ICMP messages. The error reporting messages reports problem that a router or a host may encounter when it processes an IP packet. Based upon the type and the error numbers, we can classify them into various types, which is shown here. For example, type 3 means, that means error type 3 means destination unreachable, that is the packet which is sent cannot able to reach the destination. Type 4 means source quench, that is the source itself is encountered with an error problem. Type 11 is time exceeded. To denote this one, when we send a message at 10 am exactly, then the message has to reach its destination at exactly 10:01 am. If it is not happening, then this particular error message will be generated as time exceeded. Type 12 denotes parameter problems and type 5 denotes redirection problem. There are few important points about ICMP messages are shown here. The first one is no ICMP error message will be generated in response to a datagram carrying an ICMP error message. No ICMP error message will be generated for a fragmented datagram, that is not the first fragment. And no ICMP error message will be generated for a datagram having a multicast address. The last point is no ICMP error messages will be generated for a datagram having a special address such as 127.0.0.0 or either 0.0.0. So these are the points we have to remember about error messages. Query messages are used to probe or test the liveliness of the host or routers in the internet. It finds one-way or round-trip time for an IP datagram between two devices, or even find out whether the clocks in two devices are synchronized. Naturally, query messages come in pairs as request and reply. So there are various types of query messages available. The first one is echo request and echo reply. The echo request is separately given as type 8 and the echo reply is separately given as type 0. And this comes as a pair of message which is used by a host or a router to test the liveliness of another host or router. A host or router sends an echo request message to another host or router. If the latter is alive, it responds with an echo reply message. The second message is the timestamp request, which is type 13, and the timestamp reply, which is type 14 pair of messages, which is used to find the round trip time between two devices or check whether the clocks in two devices are synchronized. To make it very simple, when you and your friend or keep in chatting, both of them have to synchronize with the same time clock in order to have healthier communication. So this particular time synchronization is monitored by this query message, which is called as a echo sent and echo reply. There are few debugging tools available to check the working of this ICMP. There are various other tools also available in internet for debugging. We can determine the viability of a host or router with these tools. We can trace the route of a packet so that we have introduced two different commands called as ping and trace route command. We can use this ping program to find if a host is alive and responding. We use ping here to see how it uses ICMP packets. The source host sends ICMP echo request messages. The destination, if alive, respond with an ICMP echo reply message. Second command is a traceroute command or a program, traceroute program in Unix or trace RT in Windows can be used to trace the path of a packet from source to destination. It can find the IP addresses of all the routers that are visited along the path. The program is usually set to check for the maximum of 30 hops or routers to be visited. The number of hops in the internet is normally less than this. Fine, we have come to the end of this topic. We will see the next topic in the next video. Thank you.